My name is Cody Lee Riedman. I am a first-year law student at the University of South Dakota. I received my undergraduate degrees in history and political science from the University of South Dakota as well. I would say I didn't really have hearing problems until I was about 18 or 19 or so. I was a classic case of too loud music. I went to a lot of live concerts when I was younger, stood next to the amps, and so I ended up getting really bad tinnitus. For class, I kind of understood that I needed to sit at the front of classrooms in order to hear better, and so I just kind of made do with what I had. But at the same time, you know, I was very self-conscious about it, and so didn't really want to go and see anybody for help until it became very apparent that I needed it.
I designed a study that I was looking at the effects of hearing loss on different aspects of people's lives. And I was looking for a very specific kind of hearing loss, so we put a call out into the community and said, anybody who thinks that they may have hearing loss, come in, we'll test your hearing. We'll decide if you meet our very strict criteria per our research protocol. So Cody Lee came in, we tested his hearing, and his hearing was actually beyond the scope of this research study.
It turned out I had too much hearing damage in order to participate in that. You know, I just kind of dealt with it, coming to realization of just how bad it was actually, and then coming to terms with that. About a couple months later, Lindsey got a hold of me.
I said to him, hey, you know, let's talk about some hearing aids outside of this research study because it's clear you need some. I definitely thought of him and thought he would be someone who would be really good to come and help me teach the concepts of hearing aids.
For their audiology class, they needed a class patient.
Since then, just being part of the community and him coming into the clinic, I've really watched him bloom. I remember talking to him and he said, I'm quitting my job, and why? And he said, I'm gonna go to law school. And he said, you know, that being able to hear and his day-to-day conversations really gave him the confidence that he could succeed. I'm
extremely grateful towards Lindsey and the whole audiology department. She made it easy, and even as a student and everything, because like that was the hard thing for me. It was like you go in for a study on something and your hearing's too damaged in order to participate in this. Like that was a hard thing to do, but she actually helped me handle that pretty well. And then not only that, but to give me that opportunity later, like I could not be more thankful.